We're going to run through a few examples of subtracting sums and differences. Looking at number 4, first thing we do is look at this first set of parentheses. We have negative, and then in parentheses 4x minus 13. As we saw in the previous examples, we can rewrite that as negative 4x plus 13. The second set of parentheses, we're just adding that. We don't actually need the parentheses at all. So we can just say plus negative 5x minus 3. Now we'll combine like terms. The x terms are similar. And there's the constant terms. That gives us negative 4x plus negative 5x is negative 9x plus 10, because we have 13 minus 3. So we can write that as negative 9x plus 10, or we could write that as 10 minus 9x, or even 10 plus negative 9x. Number 5, we're subtracting fractions. When we subtract fractions, we need common denominators. We'll use 4, because 2 and 4 both divide 4. So we're going to rewrite these both with 4's in the denominator. To change 3x over 2 into a fraction with a denominator 4, I've got to multiply that denominator, 2. 2 times 2 will give me the 4. But I've got to multiply top and bottom by the same thing, so I'm multiplying by 2 over 2. So 3x times 2 on top would be 6x. The other fraction I can just copy as is. Now, like with all fractions, we simply combine the numerators and keep the denominator the same. Denominator will still be 4, and on top we have 6x minus, in parentheses, x plus 6. Like before, that means we're subtracting x and subtracting 6. We have to distribute that negative. And now we just combine like terms. 6x minus x is 5x. We end up with 5x minus 6 over 4. Since there are no common factors for all three of those terms, the 5, the 6, and the 4, we can't simplify it any further. Number 6. Here, we're going to have to subtract, we're going to have to get rid of those parentheses. Again, we're subtracting a sum. Like in that example we saw, that's like we remove 9 and 23z, so I can look at that as two separate actions. So I have my 47z minus 9 minus 23z equals 3. Now we combine the like terms. 47z minus 23z is 24z. Still have our minus 9 equals 3. Add 9 to both sides, and we get 24z equals 12. Multiply both sides by the reciprocal of 24, and we get z equals 12 times 1 over 24, which is 1/2. Now we can check our answer here. Substituting 47 times 1/2 minus the quantity 9 plus 23 times 1/2 equals 3. Work that out. 23 times 1/2 is 11.5. 47 times 1/2 is 23.5. Simplify. That works. 23.5 minus 20.5 equals 3. The equation is true. Number 7. Now we have two sets of parentheses. For the first one, we'll take negative 3 times y, which gives us negative 3y. We'll take negative 3 times negative 6. Negative times negative is positive, so that's plus 18. Now, for the second set of parentheses, we're subtracting that sum again. We're subtracting 2y and we're subtracting 8. Minus 2y minus 8. Might want to turn those into plus negative, and that equals 20. Combining like terms. Negative 3y plus negative 2y is negative 5y. 18 plus negative 8 is 10, and it equals 20. Here we'll subtract 10 from both sides, The 10 minus 10 equals 0, and we're left with negative 5y equals 10. Multiply by the reciprocal on both sides, and we end up with y equals negative 2. And again, we check our answer. Substitute in. Simplify what's inside the parentheses. Negative 2 minus 6 is negative 8. In the second set of parentheses, 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. So we end up with 24 minus 4, which does equal 20. It checks. Okay, good luck.